Good day, mates, and I am on an adventure, and I'm going to bring you along. And you know, I saw the sign. Isn't that how the saying goes? I saw the sign, and I saw the sign and I had to stop. I had to look twice, actually. Look at this, the Tasmanian devil. Look at that. And I thought I was the only devil here in Tasmania, but no. There are Tasmanian devils around here, and you got to be careful driving dusk to dawn, because those little critters might come out of the bush and cross the road. I don't know if there's a saying, you know, why did the Tasmanian devil cross the road or not. I don't know if there's a if there's such an expression. But I'm on my way to someplace really, okay, one more, really special. I am going to Mount, you ready? Wellington. Mount Wellington, that's right. I'm going to Mount Wellington in Hobart. And you know, there's a little story behind this, and that story goes something like this. Last weekend I did a video called Go Tell It on the Mountain. And I was going to go to the top of this beautiful mountain and see spectacular views and just have my jaw drop and say, wow, and take selfies and fly my drone around and everything. And I got up there, and it wasn't quite what I expected. And it probably wasn't quite what I expected, because I did the wrong mountain. That's right, I did the wrong mountain. I did Mount Nelson, not Mount Wellington. So I think Mount Nelson, no offense to him, but I think Mount Nelson is more of like a hill, and this is more of a mountain. So I'm going to bring you along, and we're going to go, and I may take the camera and mount the camera on top of the drive as I'm going up the mountain. So I'm looking forward to a wonderful day, and really looking forward to bringing you along and sharing it with you as well. So let's go check out Mount Wellington, shall we? Now here would be a view to die for. I'm on the road taking me to Mount Wellington. And I'm taking my dad's advice in doing so, and that is sauntering. I'm taking my time going up the road before I go tell it on the mountain. Look at that, just absolutely stunning. Beautiful countryside. I was hoping on my way up to Mount Wellington that I'd find a few special places to share with you, and this is no exception. I'm driving along and I saw this and I thought I gotta stop. And I also thought I really should make this official. I'm putting on my my down under hat that the Mr. Wonderful Carlo Benedetti in Melbourne was kind enough to give to me upon my arrival. So let me take you inside this place. Look at this. If this doesn't look like an attraction in and by itself. This is the Longley Hotel since 1861, and they have the wood chopping carnival here Saturday, December 5th, interestingly enough, at 9:30 in the morning. And boy, wouldn't that be a cool thing to share with you, the wood chopping carnival. So look at this. Will you look at that axe? Wow. Now that, you know, I've heard about walk softly and carry a big stick, but that's like taking it to the extreme. So check this place out. As I understand it, this is actually quite a famous it's quite a famous spot, and I will show you the front of the building before taking you around the side and introducing you to a couple interesting characters. But look at that, the Longley Hotel. Oh, that's something else. All right, so now we're going to go inside, and we'll go inside and take a look. And there's actually a lot of really nice stuff to see around the outside of the building as well. So this could probably be a video in and by itself. But wow, look at this. Rules of the inn. Toilets are for customers only. No thieves, fakers, rogues, or tinkers. No thieves, fakers, rogues, or tinkers. I don't think either one of those guys is a thief, faker, rogue, or tinker, but no skulking loafers or flea-bitten tramps. No slaps and tickle of the wenches, okay? So I don't know, maybe these two guys are sitting outside because they are a thief, a faker, a rogue, or a tinker. I don't know, you know, but look at these two mates here. These are what they call locals here. These are locals. They're having a midday. What is that you're having?
Longley Hotel International, Longley International. They wanted to call it the Hilton, Longley Hilton, but the Hilton group sort of kicked up, so they called it the Longley International instead.
You look like you should be in movies. You look like you should be in pictures. You look like a real mountain man. You know, he looks like a real mountain man. Are they filming somewhere here and you're on break?
They do.
Where's the set?
No, they do film a fair bit around here though. They do Rosehaven at an ABC series. There is a reference to America over on that sign there. Go and read the rules to the end.
Okay, I'll go read the rules to the end. But look at this place. Boy, doesn't this look like the ultimate place to come for a wood chopping festival? Oh wow, this really is something else. You know, I'm gonna have to come back. I think that this is definitely a spot where I'm gonna want to come back for the festival. And here are the rules of the inns. There's no public toilets. Hotel customers only. Have fun, but not at the expense of others. Children will be supervised at all times. And on premises, no cats or dogs. Baseball caps to be worn right way round. We are not in America. There you go. Oh, isn't that something? So let's go take a look inside this place. And it's kind of interesting that that they would say that baseball caps got to be worn the right way around. All right, so we'll go inside and take a look. I made my way inside. Boy, this really has a special place written all over it. Whoa, wow, this really is. This, you know what they say about a place like this? A place like this has got character. That's what this is. Look at that, Wiggy's Bar. Rest in peace, 1912 to 2004. This really is something else. Here's your family room. No shortage of history, and I'm sure good times as well inside that. There's the rules of the inn. No thieves, fakers, rogues, or tinkers. No skulking loafers or flea-bitten tramps. Oh, this is wonderful. Really, really wonderful. And all around you'll see saws. And look at that. Now I don't know if I can put that on YouTube, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, this is really special. All right, well, I got a mountain to climb, so let's go up and see the mountain. Look, they got a piano back here. Just some good old times, folks. Really, really some good times in this building, I'm sure. All right, on with the show. Here is another stunning view, and boy, I gotta tell you, is this worth the price of admission or what? Oh, Tasmania, it's beautiful. It really is beautiful, and you get to enjoy it all from the comfort of your living room, watching it on your big 72-inch square screen 4K high definition television. Oh, it's beautiful. If you look closely, I don't know if the camera's going to capture it, but the wind is just kind of blowing the grass down below in a mesmerizing pattern. Really, really beautiful. Wow! And I was hoping that there would be some attractions on the way up to the top of the mountain, but never in my wildest dreams would I think of meeting the camel man. Look at this.
Give us a follow on Instagram, John ART Elliott.
Holy cow, will you look at this? Holy, look at that. That is something to behold. The camel man. That really is something else. So you must give tours.
No, this is just how I travel around.
This is how you travel around.
This is Australia's first ever camel trek to visit every single state. So we're 5 states down, 3 to go. And after we hit Cockle Creek, which is the most southern tip of Tasmania. Then we've got another 4,500 kilometres to walk all the way back to Western Australia.
That's incredible.
So by the time we finish this trip, it's the same as if I walked from London to Indonesia.
Wow, fantastic. And so it's not like you're giving people rides, none of that.
No, everything we do for free along the way. So we do school visits, nursing home visits, and we're raising funds for a charity called Beard Season. And their big message is for everyone to go out and get an annual skin check. So Australia's national cancer is skin cancer. And 1 annual skin check a year means that you'll never be a problem for you.
Now that's where I would say good on you, right? I'd say good on you, mate.
Thank you, my friend.
Something like that. What's your Instagram channel?
John ART Elliott. But if people Google John Camelman, they'll find lots of fun, exciting stories on it.
Oh, that's incredible. Absolutely incredible. All right, look at this. Is this something else, folks? Oh, absolutely
So
incredible.
We've got Ted, Charlie, Jackson.
They got names.
Arthur, and at the back is Bill the Bastard.
Wow. Can I have a picture with one of them? Oh, that's great. Look at that. That's incredible. Carol's at the Community Center, Saturday, 12th of December, and Santa's at 7. Look at this, the Fern Tree Tavern. I'm on my way on up the mountain. I can't be but, I can't be but another 15-20 minutes from going up there. And, you know, I gotta tell you, I am actually taken aback. This really is a beautiful, beautiful spot. And there are all types of homes up here. No shortage of people having just beautiful homes with spectacular views. And I'm just going to take you real quick through this, which is the well, it looks like the pipeline track, and there you see somebody on a bike going along there. So you can take a hike up to the Silver Falls. That's 15 minutes one way, and there's some other destinations that you could go check out as well. But look at this. What a nice community. Oh, it really is a beautiful, beautiful community. And then just over yonder, as the saying goes, you have the church, the local community church here. And I would imagine that the name of this place is Fern Tree. Looks like they have a little climbing area there for youngins. But look at this. Everywhere you look, there's something special. Look at this tree here. This tree stump, I should say. They've got it carved out with all types of animals. There's a Tasmanian devil with a baby Tasmanian devil. And there's your kangaroo. And there's your well, your snake. You don't want to see one of those. But there's your snake, and I believe that would be your kookaburra right up there. And look at this. This is the Tasmanian tiger, if I'm not mistaken. You know, you have the Tasmanian devil and you have the Tasmanian tiger. And I could be mistaken, but I think that the Tasmanian tiger is extinct, perhaps. Now look at, you see these Aussies? When they say they're going to put some steak and prawn on the Barbie, you know, they don't mess around, and there's no shortage of places to be able to do that. So over here, I'm going to take you up and just show you the church before making the final climb up to the top of the mountain. So look at this beautiful church right here. Anglican Church of St. Raphael, Parish of All Saints. Sunday service at 8:45. Look at that. All right, I've got a mountain to climb, or drive maybe is a better word. Speaking of signs, here is the road closure status on the way up to Mount Wellington, and it is a beautiful day. The sun is out, big puffy white clouds, and I don't see any road closures at all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm sure that there's no shortage of those of you out there that are just tired of me gabbing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the camera on top of the car and see if I can't give you a nice ride up the mountain. I don't know if we'll do the whole 10 kilometers, which is the better part of 5 miles, but we will see, as the saying goes. And I'll put on some nice music and just let you take a break from my dribble and just enjoy the ride. And hopefully we'll see no shortage of beautiful scenery, such as what you see just over here. Look at these beautiful ferns. I've seen these ferns all the way coming up, and they are just quite large. Really something else. Look at these. All right, so let's put on some music and find our way up the mountain.
I've never known a love so steady. Even gold won't turn your tide. We flow together like an ocean, every low and every high. And I would have you anyway, dear, any way your heart could bear. Even if you had to leave me, I'd always be waiting here. Even when we are apart, I will keep you in my heart, and I wouldn't change a thing, even if I were the king. I've never known a brighter sunset, but every day I see it rise. I never thought it could be better until I saw it in your eyes. Even when we are apart, I will keep you in my heart. I will hold the world at bay just to see you smile again. And when time begins to fade, I will love you just the same, and I wouldn't change a thing, even if I were the king.
That was cool. That was a good drive. Boy, when they say go tell it on the mountain, this probably is a pretty good mountain to go tell it on. So I hope you enjoyed the music. Let's go check out the view, so to speak. You know, I gotta be honest, parking my car and looking around, I didn't know where to start. And I thought a good start might actually be putting on the right hat. I mean, you can only get so far with that down under hat. That's more for maybe the beach than the mountaintop. It's cold up here, And Mom, will you look at me? I am on Mount Wellington. Now I know what you're saying, Mom. You're saying, I don't even know where Mount Wellington is. It's at the bottom of the world. I'm standing on top of a mountain at the bottom of the world. And it is unbelievable. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk and do what I like to do best, and that's just walk and talk. And boy, you know what? There are not all that many people up here. And I am going to just take the opportunity to get some nice photos, some nice images, and it really is something else. Look at this. This is really, really cool. Now I went to the top of Mount Nelson, and not to take anything away from Mount Nelson, mind you. I'm sure he was a really, really nice guy. But look at this. I mean, if you're going to have a mountain named after you, you know, this would probably be a pretty good one to have named after you. Look at this. Oh wow! And I can't wait. I haven't even seen the view yet of Hobart. But here we go, as the saying goes, and we will see. So wow! Look at this. I'm sure that this is one of several lookouts, and this actually, interestingly enough, it's looking out over a bunch of landscape. This is the Kunani. These tribes of Aboriginal families know the mountain is more than rock. Kunani, it is called, tribal land made in sacred country. Seasons of rain and wisdom of stories past, Kunani brings forth life for 2,000 generations past and forevermore. Songs and dance honor this power. Listen. These words still carry in the wind. So that kangaroo and mountainberry will always grow in Kunani's forest cloak. Oh wow. Will you look at that? Really something else. Though it is thought to have many names, Kunani's presence connects Aborigines to country with a single voice. Aborigines have been on this land since time began. Oh boy, it's cold. I hope that they had their winter coats. Let's go see some of the other sights. Now, is that a sight to behold or what? I don't know what that is. It looks like a missile. Looks like a missile or something like that. It's probably a radio tower or something. But wow, I'm sure if you search, you'll know exactly what it is. It's probably some type of a tower. But to say it's a windy, that would be a understatement. And I'm going up to the it's the Pinnacle walk, and I saw some folks up here taking some selfies. So, you know, back in the day, I might have been tempted to just, you know, go through the boulders and the rocks and make it a little bit more adventurous. But as I'm getting a bit older, I'll just take the path. But wow, this really is, what an experience. And it is windy. I would imagine maybe some days the wind isn't as strong as it is, but it really is a sight to behold, no doubt about it. It really is beautiful. So let's find our way up here, and I'll just keep the camera rolling and bring you along for the entire experience. Look at this. This is the trig station right here. I'll give you a nice view. Wow. Caution, natural hazards are present in this area, including steep edges, uneven surface, and extreme weather. You are responsible, well, not you. I am responsible for my own safety. Look at this, folks. Isn't this something? Just as if you were here yourself, climbing these rocks. Wow. Now look at this view. right there. That is really beautiful. Oh, it's spectacular. Now this is breathtaking. This really is a sight to behold. Just gorgeous. I'm gonna see if I can't find my way up the rocks just a little bit more. Wow. Isn't that something? Really, really something. Here we go up to the top. There we are. Look at that. There's your view. Really something else. Spectacular. Just spectacular. Fantastic. And I can probably take the camera and get a few selfies. You know, that's a there you go. There's your selfie. Wow, incredible. Absolutely. This is great. What a great decision to come up here and to bring you along as well. So let's go see what other sites I might be able to share with you. This really is one of those moments in your life that you'll never forget. You just really won't. You know, you'll find your way back to an office and sitting in a room looking at a wall on a map, and on that wall will be a dot, and you'll think back, or at least I'll think back to that day that I stood on that very dot and just marveled at the magnificence of the world below. Oh, it's gorgeous. It really is. It really is beautiful, folks. I know the clarity on this video is really, really sharp, but believe me, seeing it in person is a whole lot better than seeing it from the comfort of your living room or wherever you may be watching this. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely incredible. Now that looks like a nice place to grab a view under the comfort of the roof there of that observation area. And who knows, maybe they got some hot chocolate. Wouldn't that be nice to go in there and get yourself a little hot chocolate and look down at the little people down below in the beautiful city of Hobart? Let's go and find out. And the name would be the Pinnacle Observation Shelter and Boardwalk. Look at this. Boy, there are just no shortage of photo opportunities as I walk along. Just really spectacular. Spectacular isn't even adequate to describe the view here. Just gorgeous. And as I'm walking, I'm looking for opportunities where the wind may be sheltered, or where I may be sheltered from the wind. But look at this view. Just beautiful. Okay. Wow. This probably is one of the cooler places that I've taken you, that I've taken myself. It really is spectacular. It really is something to behold. I just wish my dad were here, and he is with me in spirit. But boy, he would be looking at me right now, or he is looking down on me right now, and just really, really appreciating this wonderful opportunity that I have to be standing at this special spot in the world. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Look at that. Wow. Really something else. That is gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. Alright, so let me go find my way up into that nice sheltered area and get a view from there as well. Alright, let's get out of this wind and into the observation shelter. Ooh boy, it is cold. Wow. Oh, it's cold. But it's not cold in here. Look at this. Wow. Over here they have some information. The Pinnacle Road, the road was opened by His Excellency, the Governor of Tasmania, Sir Ernest Clark, 23rd of January, 1937. 1937 is when this was actually opened. And, oh, look at this. Boy. The Derwent Estuary formed between 13,000 and 6,500 years ago when the sea level rose and flooded the river valley. The imprint of its original inhabitants, the Mwinini people, is subtle. In many places it has been overwritten. However, midden stone quarries and rock shelters signal the long millennia their presence and spiritual connection. Wow, isn't that something? In the distance, you can see mountain peaks more than 150 kilometers away, while stretched out below, the city of Hobart hugs the shoreline of the Derwent Estuary. Both natural and human forces have shaped this landscape. Like many mountains in Tasmania, Kunani is composed largely of dolerite. Around 170 million years ago, molten magma moved into the beds of sedimentary sandstone and mudstone. As the magma cooled, part of it formed large vertical columns of dolerite. The overlying sedimentary rock subsequently eroded to reveal the columns that we now call organ pipes. Look at that view. Oh, it's wonderful. They really have some wonderful information here in the observation area. Look at this picture of this gentleman climbing that rock. And then you have people mountain biking. And here is a Tasmanian picnic in 1910. Isn't that something? Wait a minute. Is that Skip Smith, top right? No. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. Look at that. Looks like Skip Smith of the Villages in Florida. Wow. Isn't that something? Now look at this. Edward Ashe at Pinnacle Cairn in 1890. Isn't that something? Incredible. People have been drawn to the mountain for generations. For many locals, the mountain defines our sense of self and place. It is our barometer. We look up to check the weather and watch its changing moods. The physical bulk of the mountain protects us from wild westerly storms, and its familiar profile welcomes us home after time spent away. The Mwinini people were the mountain's first visitors. Tasmanian Aboriginal connections with Kunani can be explored at the Southwest Lookout, a 5-minute walk from here. Isn't that something? Wow, really is a great view. Over on the other side, there's information about the weather, and it says Tasmania's highest recorded wind gust, which reached 174 kilometers per hour, occurred here on this mountain. The father of modern-day meteorology, Clement Longley Rage, began weather recording on Kunani, Mount Wellington. He was a flamboyant character with a shock of red hair and a volatile temper. He had a fascination with meteorological readings at altitude. In 1895, he established the first weather observatories in the southern hemisphere, one here on the summit and another lower down at the springs. Isn't that interesting? And I'll show you, gotta show you the picture of this individual here. There you have Clement Rage. Look at that. Okay, so we'll go and take another short walk and then head on to the next adventure. Well, as you can see, I made it back to the comforts of another shelter, my car, and oh, it's cold. It is cold out there and windy, and I can't imagine there's very many a days that it's not windy up here. Probably pretty good if you like flying kites, I would imagine. But anyway, I'm going to head on down and go to my next adventure. And I don't know if it's possible, but boy, I hope that you enjoyed this experience with me. So have a have a great day, and take good care. All right.